Apple revamped its iPad lineup during the tech company's May event. Today's reveal was the biggest day for iPad since its introduction, Tim Cook said as the presentation began. The iPad Air and iPad Pro got significant upgrades, and Apple also introduced a new Apple Pencil Pro and Magic Keyboard for the devices. Apple also lowered the price on the existing iPad 10-inch, which will now start at $349. Apple introduced a new Apple Pencil Pro to pair with the new iPad Pro and new iPad Air devices. You can squeeze the pencil to bring up a selected tool, and the pencil will have a gyroscope for precise control of the tool you are using. The new Pencil Pro will also now support Find Me, so you can locate it in the Find My app if you've misplaced it. Similar to the previous Pencil, Pencil Pro carries and charges magnetically. The new Apple Pencil Pro starts at $129 and will be available next week. The Magic Keyboard has been redesigned to be thinner and lighter to work with the new, thinner iPad Pro, Apple says. It will come into colors to match the new Pro, and will have a function keys row and an aluminum trackpad. The Magic Keyboard will come into sizes, with the 11-inch starting at $299 and the 13-inch starting at $349. The new iPad Pro, which will be available in silver and space black, will have a display using two OLED panels, which Apple is calling Tandem OLED. Both sizes of the iPad Pro will feature the new display technologies. The iPad Pro will also now have the new M4 chip, which was also introduced in the presentation, jumping all the way from the M2, which Apple says will make the device 4 times faster. The camera has also been updated, which can help with document scanning. The new iPad Pro models will be available next week, with the 11-inch starting at $999 and the 13-inch starting at $1,299. The new Apple iPad Air will now come into sizes, an 11-inch display and a larger 13-inch display. Both will have the updated M2 chip. Other key changes: the front-facing camera will now be on the landscape edge and the iPads will have spatial audio. New color options include blue and purple. In addition to the existing Starlight and Space Gray finishes, the iPads will work with the Magic Keyboard. For storage, they are adding 512 megabytes in 1T options. The 11-inch iPad Air starts at $599 and the 13-inch starts at $799. New updates to Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro were also announced during the May event. For Final Cut Pro, Apple introduced a live multicam feature, in which a user can connect up to 4 cameras. They also announced a new app for the iPhone and iPad, Final Cut Camera, which will allow users to connect for iPhones or iPads for video shoots. Updates to Logic Pro include new drums and effects, and it can now use machine learning to model sound in detail. Today's event comes about a month before the tech company's annual Worldwide Developers Conference WWDC, which will be online June 10 to 14. Apple often announces new features and updates for its operating systems across devices, such as the iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch and more.